Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to try to see if it's possible to use a radar module from a Hyundai Genesis to fix the same module which is fitted on a Mercedes GL. This particular radar module is a common failure point, especially on the Mercedes cars, and to buy a new one from Mercedes is very expensive, and because it fails fairly often, it's also very difficult to find a used second-hand module from a Mercedes car. And if it's possible to find one, they are usually also quite expensive. So as a test, I bought the same Continental module from a Hyundai Genesis on eBay, and it's about 1/20th of the price of a new Mercedes module. So today I'm going to fit the module to the car and then see if it's possible to communicate with the module, and if that goes well, I will try to program the replacement module with the Mercedes software and see if it's possible to make it all work again. So now I've got the car, and there are currently no module in it because I removed that and it has been sent to Poland to do some further diagnostics on it. My friend is from Poland, and that's why he uses some guys down there who are also very interested in if it's possible to use the Hyundai module. And here I have the new upgrade module, and as a surprise I could see that it actually has on this side of the module it has the Mercedes logo on it. So that I could not see when I bought the module online, and it was quite a surprise to see a Mercedes logo on a Hyundai part, and they are all made by Continental. So now I'm going to install the module, which is placed in front of the car right down here, and first we have to remove some of the trim panels to gain access. You can actually see that the car has been taken apart a couple of times. Maybe it had a front end damage. When this trim piece has been removed and the front section here is loose, it's possible to gain access to the small socket in which to connect the new module. So at first I'll just try to see, not installing the module completely, but just trying to connect it and see with my scan tool what messages I get now with the new module. So now I just disconnected a tab which holds the wire to a bracket down here and make it quite more easy, and I can see that the socket type is of course the same. It clicks in fine, and when I look at the connector received with the car, I can tell that it has 4 wires on the Hyundai car, and it has also 4 wires on the Mercedes car. And if we look at the wiring, they connect to exactly the same pins, albeit that some of the wires have a different color here on the Mercedes car. So now I have connected the car with my launch tool. I also have an auto tool, but the launch tool I have has the ability to program modules much better than the auto tool. I also have a Mercedes Sentry, which I will use afterwards if I still have some faults I need to figure out. But the Sentry module that I have is unable to program. So here you can see it's a Mercedes GL. So it recognizes the model and the VIN number of the car, and then I go into diagnostics. Communicating with the Mercedes with a aftermarket scan tool can take some time. Now I go into smart detection, which where it will scan all the modules and see if it has the module. If it doesn't have them, they will get another color on this topology display. And if there is a fault code, it will not get this green marking, it will get a red marking instead, and a number with the fault codes. Here's a progress bar where you can see how long you are in the process. This is actually a quite fast tool, I would say. It takes much more time when using my Autel MS906 BT, but it's also a lot older tool. You can see there are a lot of fault codes in this car, and some of those are related. The rear seats have been removed to make this car into a van, and some of the modules don't connect yet. So now we go into DTR, Distronic System A89, and this is a current stored fault code, so let's enter. So if I read the fault code, now it only has this one fault. Earlier it had a lot more. So let's see if we can clear the fault code. Probably not, I haven't coded the module yet. So it went away, but probably because the module has not been activated. Now I can actually hear the module doing something. We never heard that with the old module, so that sounds good. And then we try to continue.
Calibration failed.
Calibration failed.
Calibration failed.
Now you can see I switched to my Autel tool. I wasn't able to program the VIN number into the module using the launch scanner. And then I'll see if it's possible using the Autel tool instead. So we go into DTR Distronic. As you can see, this tool is much slower than the launch tool. And it appears that it does not have the ability to program the VIN. I can go into ECU information. Here there are no VIN number. No fault code detected. Here actually is coding. Sensor calibration status not adjusted. but you can see there are calibration data in it. What you didn't see on the video was that after I had done the coding using the auto scanner, actually the display which was shown on the launch tool about calibration, I went through that step afterwards, and that was what eventually made the radar function completely. I'm not that used to working on Mercedes cars, so it was quite a trial and error process, and I tried different things, and I kind of gave up on filming all of that because it actually took a couple of hours in total. But once the module has been installed and coded, as you saw, there were no fault codes. They just went through the calibration process, and what that involves is, and it shows on the scan tool as well, that you have to drive, and preferably on a very straight road with speeds in between 15 and 120 kilometers per hour, and then you can see a progress bar on the scan tool starting at 0%, and then it through around 15 minutes advanced to 100%, and then it automatically said that the calibration process was completed. And that was quite nice, because a lot of radar systems you have to have a test course with very specific objects at very specific distances, and then the user calibrates using this, what you could say is a kind of a test setup. But the Mercedes way of allowing the user just to drive the car and calibrate that way is really nice, and you didn't need any special tools except for the scan tool, and on the display of the scan tool everything was shown in a very understandable way how to do it. So unfortunately I didn't video that process, but if I'm ever to do a module similar to this, I will of course show you, and then make another video of that. As you can see now, the DTR is working absolutely as it should, so that was a success. The price here in Denmark, where I live, for the original Mercedes module from new is around $4,000, or in Danish crowns that is 25,000, and I paid with the shipping from the United States $147 for the used Hyundai module, and then in Denmark you need to pay some taxes, import taxes, and that was $50. So in total it cost me just under $200 with shipping and tax for the Hyundai module, instead of $4,000 for a new module. And also the market for these Hyundai modules is quite big, so there were multiple modules to choose from, and this one was in excellent condition. So here we are, the radar is now fixed. I found a fault with one of the small radars in the front here as well, but that has been changed, and now it's working completely as it should. Thank you for watching.